Postgame with Panther head coach Kyle Rechlicz following today's 77-73 victory on the road, season opener against North Dakota State. Coach, a lot went right for your team in that game today. Talk a little bit about how you feel now that you got the W.
You know, it comes down to energy and our defense in the second half. I thought that we really came together and really stepped up when, you know, they had made a little bit of a push, and it was like a 2-point game back and forth. Like, we take the lead, then they take the lead, and then we just went on a run. And from that moment on, I could tell our team was not going to let this game go past us. I knew we were going to win it. The fire that was in their eyes, the togetherness that they showed on the court, and even from the bench. Our bench was great tonight, just communicating to the players on the floor. And so I'm just really proud of how we came together, especially in our first game.
Pretty easy to talk about the performance of Ashley Green. Not only was it a career-high 36 points and she added 15 rebounds, but it's actually the most points ever scored by a Panther in a season opener in program history. So talk a little about Ashley today.
You know, Ashley has been consistent. She's been playing like this for the last 3 weeks, and I just couldn't wait for everybody else to see her play like this. She's been just one of those players that we could rely on, and we need her to consistently step up like that. I mean, she's going to have to play like this, you know, the entire season. Now what we need to do is have a little bit more movement on the backside instead of just all watching her kind of wheel and deal. So we've got a long way to go in that sense, because I know there's going to be teams out there that are going to double team her, and even sometimes I'm sure triple team her, because she's such an incredible player. But she did it in all phases. It wasn't just the offensive side. Her defense, I mean, her just taking charges, locking players down. She was tough. I mean, she was the toughest player on the court tonight, and I'm glad she's wearing the Panther across her jersey.
A lot of new faces on your team, but talk about how they gelled defensively. Held 35.7% shooting for the Bison overall, and then, you know, Brooke Lamar got 18 points, but at one point she was 2 for 10 in shooting from the floor in the game.
Yeah, obviously Lamar was a key for us in the game. We knew we had to slow her down and really lock into her. And Kelsey Cunningham started the game off as a freshman, matching up on a really, really good player, which is not easy to do when it's your first collegiate game. And I think she did a great job. She got a few fouls early, and we kept trying to tell her to keep her hands off. She's used to getting some of those steals at the high school level that you can't always get at the college level. And so we really worked her, and we put new people on her. Our goal is to keep fresh people on her since she's such a good player. But then you have Jenny Lindner and Macy Duro. I thought the two of them really stepped up on the defensive end for us as well. You know, Jenny, because of us losing Stephanie Kostowitz so early in the game to a foot injury, Jenny had to play some 4 for us, which she hadn't practiced. And I thought defensively she really, got big and played strong and tough.
Speaking of your newcomers, Lindner had 12 points, 7 rebounds. Jaleesa Armstrong, 10 points, 6 assists, just 1 turnover. A lot of your newcomers made a nice impression today.
Yeah, and I just talked about Jenny, so I definitely want to talk about Jaleesa. Jaleesa can get in the paint for us, and it's something that we do have a true point guard in her, and even Sydney Howard is the same. And Jaleesa always finds ways to get other people really, really easy shots. So we're going to continue to build with those two, building our program, coming off those ball screens, and with the 6 assists to 1 turnover, she can keep that consistent. Those are great numbers for us. We've got to knock down a few more shots from her. I think she was 4 for 14, but that will come over time. So I think we played together as a team. For as much as the statistics show Ashley Green having 36 and 15, it was a full team effort because everybody got her the ball when she needed it. Everybody crashed, everybody boxed out, and we played a team effort on defense down the stretch.
That's one in the win column. Congratulations. Enjoy this one, and we'll talk to you Tuesday.
Thank you.